Yeah.
Come on, bud.
T.I. recently had to step in and take control of a complicated situation involving his son, King, and his baby mama, Big Nana. It turns out the rumors were true. Nana was after the money and had been manipulating King both emotionally and financially. King, unfortunately, is learning the hard way how people can take advantage of you when they see an opportunity. Fortunately, T.I. took charge of the situation and made it clear to Nana that he wouldn't allow her to exploit his family or manipulate her way into his son's pockets. This relationship that King found himself in was bound to be a disaster from the start. At just 19, King was not only in a romantic relationship, but had landed in the middle of a full-blown family situation. Things got even more complicated when Nana revealed she was pregnant and claimed that King was the father of her baby. But King wasn't even mature enough to be called a man, much less a baby father. It shocked everyone because, at this point, King was still acting out and stirring up trouble, showing little responsibility or maturity. How could anyone expect them to be ready to start a family when they weren't even ready to take care of themselves? This whole situation should have been a wake-up call for King, but instead, it became a series of red flags that he ignored. His emotions and the excitement of the moment clouded his judgment, leading him into a situation that his father, T.I., could see from the start was dangerous. T.I., known for his protective nature, quickly stepped in and made it clear that he wouldn't let anyone, including King's baby mama, take advantage of their family's wealth.
And I'm scared to give birth. I ain't scared, but contractions might give me I might get a little spooked with the contractions. What does the baby look like in the scan? It looked like he got my nose, his mouth. It looked like he got my nose, his mouth. That's really it. He's stubborn, so we ain't really see his face like that. I was gonna go do a 3D ultrasound, but his head is down, so my last ultrasound we couldn't see nothing. So it's like, I'm not gonna waste my time to go try to do a 3D ultrasound and I can't see Hope he look like you. Me too. Dude, I want more kids when I get married. The bob make you look older. How old? Because I'm gonna get makeup and they were talking about something I look 30, 40 with the makeup on. So how I'm gonna look with this all together? Like, yeah. At the end of the month, I'm hoping to drop. My due date is November 6th. They changed my due date by like 3 times.
When Nana first started flaunting her baby bump on the internet, people didn't immediately realize she was King's baby mama. However, the truth came out when T.I. confirmed in an interview that King was indeed expecting a baby boy. This revelation shocked many, as it was clear that King, at just 19, wasn't ready for the responsibilities that come with fatherhood. Despite the initial confusion, the confirmation left no room for doubt, and fans began to connect the dots, realizing that King was about to become a father at a time when he was still trying to figure out his own life.
I became a father. So I got 2 grandchildren now.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, I got 2 granddaughters. I got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm going to make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
Under normal circumstances, the news of King expecting a child would have been a joyful occasion, especially since T.I. and Tiny were already stepping into grandparent roles. Tiny's daughter, Zeke, had a baby girl in 2020, and T.I.'s son, Damani, recently welcomed his daughter. However, when T.I. spoke about King becoming a father, it was clear he wasn't too thrilled about the situation. Fans quickly picked up on T.I.'s tone, especially when he mentioned he would raise the child to terrorize King the way King had once terrorized him. This didn't sound like the typical excitement a grandparent would have when discussing their involvement in their child's life. Instead, it suggested that T.I. didn't believe King or his baby mama, Nana, would be able to handle the responsibilities of raising the child on their own, so he was already planning to step in. After T.I.'s interview, internet detectives started digging, and they found an Instagram page linked to Big Nana, who was suspected to be King's baby mama all along. Rumors had already started circulating that Nana was only interested in getting a slice of the Harris family's wealth. According to insiders, T.I. had seen right through her from the start and had warned King not to let his guard down. T.I. knew Nana could easily manipulate King if he wasn't careful, but King, caught up in the excitement of having a woman pay attention to him and being in a relationship, ignored the warning signs. It's not surprising that King didn't heed his father's advice, given their strained father-son relationship over the years. King had often lived without a consistent father figure because T.I. was in and out of jail. Even when the family was together, they weren't really together. T.I. and Tiny spent more time with each other than with their kids, often prioritizing their relationship over their children's needs. Fast forward to November of last year, and King got into another altercation with his family during a Falcons game. King had a disagreement with another guy at the game, and his family didn't waste any time reminding him of his privileged background, taunting him for trying to act ghetto. King, clearly frustrated, started yelling back. That's when T.I. stepped in, telling King he was embarrassing himself and the family. The altercation quickly became physical, and T.I. had to assert his authority, letting King know who is still the parent in the situation.
T.I.'s son Damani recently welcoming his daughter.
The incident at the Falcons game left a strain on King and T.I.'s relationship, but things got worse when King accused T.I. of abandoning him in the hood. Fans quickly accused him of clout chasing, thinking he was just trying to push a narrative to promote his rap career as a struggling kid from the ghetto. They were confused. How could he claim to be poor when he was T.I.'s son, living in a mansion in a gated community? King, however, quickly shut down the critics, stating that he really did grow up in the hood at his grandmother's house, which he referred to as a bando. For those who don't know, a bando is short for an abandoned house, often used as a trap house for drug dealers. King explained that while he grew up in a tough environment, he still didn't feel like he fit in due to his wealthy parents. He also revealed that T.I. and Tiny only acted like a family when the cameras were rolling for their show Family Hustle. Once the cameras were off, he was sent back to live with his grandmother, feeling disconnected from his parents.
Have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Here. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
In your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got some in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he's fit. He know not true. Silver spoon. I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, I used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight.
You cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You used to hold your breath.
Every
and
day.
throw tantrums to go over there.
Neighborhood. I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm gonna tell you the reason why you want to be over there. Y'all ready?
What was the reason?
Cause he can suck and pacify over there. See, he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify till he was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
He cried like a baby. Hold his breath.
Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't gonna tell you everything like that. They trying to hide it.
Ain't nobody hiding
Sugarcoat it. He capping. Hey. He know I stand on business. He know that. Ain't no nigga ever pull my car ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business.
I don't feel like you stand on business.
Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see.
Hey, man,
I want to put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like, you ain't had me behind the mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do.
You was behind that till you cried.
No, I got too much to drink. I drunk too much. Drunk too much.
Let's go.
Just get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other shit. Like this being shit. This being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. I know. You capping. I know you. You capping. I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you.
Ain't no mystery about here.
I know you though. I know you though. I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Man,
what is she talking
about? Get out me. Man, get out me.
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do.
The incident at the Falcons game left a strain on King and T.I.'s relationship, but things got worse when King accused T.I. of abandoning him in the hood. Fans quickly accused him of clout chasing, thinking he was just trying to push a narrative to promote his rap career as a struggling kid from the ghetto. They were confused. How could he claim to be poor when he was T.I.'s son, living in a mansion in a gated community? King, however, quickly shut down the critics, stating that he really did grow up in the hood at his grandmother's house, which he referred to as a bando. For those who don't know, a bando is short for an abandoned house, often used as a trap house for drug dealers. King explained that while he grew up in a tough environment, he still didn't feel like he fit in due to his wealthy parents. He also revealed that T.I. and Tiny only acted like a family when the cameras were rolling for their show Family Hustle. Once the cameras were off, he was sent back to live with his grandmother, feeling disconnected from his parents.
Yeah, man, it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when them cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house. Yeah.
The tension between King and his parents only escalated when King took to social media to air out his grievances. In a series of Instagram posts, he called out his parents for faking an image for the internet, stating, "I don't give a expletive. Who you are, I'm a grown man now. Stop pretending like you expletive with me when you don't." His words highlighted the growing distance between him and his family. Meanwhile, King's baby mama, Nana, had her own agenda. Once she found out she was pregnant, she saw an opportunity to secure a financial gain from the Harris family's wealth. However, Nana wasn't counting on the fact that King doesn't have the means to support her or their child. With no job and a music career that hasn't taken off, King is still
financially supported by his father.
As expected, T.I. became involved, realizing that Nana's demands were draining King's money. Word on the street suggests that Nana may have purposely gotten close to King to get to T.I. and access the family's wealth. When T.I. became aware of the situation, he reportedly warned Nana to stop manipulating King. He made it clear he wouldn't stand for any more shady tactics. Fans quickly weighed in, commenting that Nana was after money and that King would likely regret not listening to his father in the future. The situation has led many to question whether T.I. was right to step in, or if Nana had genuine intentions. Should she be able to take care of her child without support from King or his family? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and check out the next video for more details.